he's scuttling along. He wants wreck.
That's actually a funny animation.
Oh,
He wants to wreck.
he's waddling in. He's chomping at the bit.
I need to bring Maiden into Maiden, that's how we're gonna get it.
Ready?
Yo.
Wait, what?
I wish I could bring Maiden into Maiden.
Lock in, lock in.
Gosh dang it.
What?
Movies?
It's a pretty deep boy. It's pretty deep. It's pretty deep.
Got here?
Surely. Yes! Yes! Let's go!
see it.
Let's go! Let's go!
Yeah,
Let's
Finish
go!
raid,
Let's
finish
go!
raid, finish raid.
Finish rate. Oh, 2.4.
Yes!
Let's go.
It's a wrap! It's a wrap!
Finish rate.
Oh!
Oh my goodness. It's done.
3 fucking years.
Hey there, AHC here, going to be giving a quick commentary over my POV for the Wreck Maiden run that we did. You'll notice we have escape crystals because we had to teleport out quite a few times to get a good attempt. We start off with a God Book, which effectively gives us 105 spec. We sync our special attacks regeneration to our teammates by equipping a light bearer on agreed upon ticks. My tick is when owner Previn's tick counter says 5 after we do a God Book. What does this do? It makes us have 95 spec as we throw our Ralos, which means when we throw the Ralos, we effectively have 55 spec rather than 50 if we had Spectrum 100 without any preparation with the God Book. I also swap to Arceus while we are waiting here, so I can have a Thrall during this fight, and you'll see me SBS twice in this fight over to Ancients. I'm going to be doing a Rapid Bow from the north corner there, and then doing a Ralos drag attack as she throws blood, so that when I SBS I don't get caught in the blood. So we stand it out here, we wait until our attack cooldowns 2 ticks away, click to attack, and then we SBS as we throw the Ralos. We do 2 blowpipes to align ourselves with everyone who did not use a Ralos, because there's some people who just bowed twice. Once Maiden's health goes below 70, we see it's below 70, we're going to go and swap to our mage gear, chuck a freeze down, swap back to our range gear, which do an accurate bow SBS, and then pull up with 2 medium range rapid bows. I'm watching Maiden's animation to see when I need to move. We see it goes below 50%. Kirby calls for the ZCB. He's trying to cause 50s to spawn here. After 50s are frozen, I'm going to go ahead and do another ZCB. A little unlucky tomato pathing there. 2 blowpipes and another bow to get myself aligned and ticking in with my teammates. We full swap to our melee gear. Do a drag attack on Maiden to make sure we don't get caught by a blood throw. And then 2 ticks before my next scythe swing here, I'm going to do another pre-move just in case she throws blood again to make sure I don't get caught by any blood. So is this applicable for challenge time runs? Absolutely. Swap the Virtus and Tormented for Void, drop the stuff in the bottom left for Pnex, drop the stuff in the bottom right for Pnex, and do rune trading before the room starts, uncharging the Saying, that kind of thing. Suddenly you've got a speedrun set up in your inventory. You're ready to go. One of the things I wanted to talk about in this video as well was the growing pains that came with this strategy. The reality of it is, there's 5 new roles to learn, which means 5 players are going to be making mistakes that come with learning a new role. There's a different prescribed pattern of attacks that we need to do, the distance at which we attack matters, the timing that we use special attacks matters. All of these things are quite tricky to pick up in and of themselves. You're freezing different crabs at different times. There's a bit of growing pains is what I'm saying. There's some struggles that come with learning a strategy like this, and for teams that want to pick this strategy up, it is rough at first. It's not smooth sailing for the first couple attempts. But I will say it's really rewarding once you do get it right, because the second that our team that was running this night started landing all of our rolls correctly every single time, the runs were phenomenal. Like, it was shockingly consistent how awesome it was, and the only reason we were teleporting out is because we had bad T-bow RNG or bad spec RNG in the last few attempts. And if you have a team that's going to run this strategy consistently and always nail its rules, it's actually fantastic. I would strongly encourage you to give it a try. I also want to credit Servito for creating the method. We are some of the pilots flying the plane that he built. We of course gave some feedback on the way it flew, but you know, the majority of the thinking and the idea comes from Servito here. And this is just my POV. Turns out though, all 5 of us were recording, which means in the description you will find other links to my teammates' POVs as they're uploaded to YouTube if they choose to make them public. In that case, feel free to go check them out. And I'm going to leave you guys with one quick question here, and it's, do you think anything was unusual about this run, or did we miss anything obvious? I think the biggest thing that was unusual for me was the bulwark. There's no bulwark in this run, and in speedruns, typically that's been a staple item. People use it to AoE the crabs down and keep it so that crabs leaking don't leak. But we just don't use it. We don't use it in our run. So, kind of surprising to me. The spec gets used on ZCBs instead, I guess. So, there's that. ZCBs and Challies. To me, that's the biggest surprise, biggest change. But curious to hear what your thoughts on it are. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the commentary here.